with your phone out.
Hello YouTube. Today this video is going to be about me completely revamping this entire shoe. I'm going to glitter this shoe with gold sparkly glitter. Just to give you a little backstory on this shoe, it was $14.99. I purchased this about 4.5 years ago from Payless, which now is a thing of the past. You know, they're out of business. And I know it looks very old school. This was like, remind me of a walking shoe. My daughter was just learning how to walk. But I was supposed to like pizzazz it up, add some rhinestones or something, but I never did. So here we are today. It's a size 5 toddler shoe. So what I'm going to do first is cut this off. Throw that to the side. I'm going to take the shoestrings out. Okay, so once you have the shoestring out, your shoe should look like this. I already wiped these off camera with an alcohol pad. So you just want to clean them off. They're clean, never been worn, completely clean. Now I am going to paint the shoe. I'm not going to use too much paint. If I need more, I'll put more, because before I had put too much. We're going to get right into it. And what you're going to do, I might need more paint than that, yeah. Is you're just gonna, with perfect direction, paint the shoe yellow. So you're just gonna get started. I find that when you're doing glitter, I'm not gonna mask anything off at all because I want all of this. I don't even want this old school gum bottom look. I want all this covered. I want all of this completely revamped, updated, and glammed. Okay, so yes, I'm not gonna mask anything off. I want all of this covered. And this is just some regular old craft paint, 50 cent from Walmart paint. That's all it is. So you go ahead and just cover it up. Keep going. I want to say it's optional if you don't want to paint the shoe and you want to just glitter it, but I did quite a bit of research here on YouTube, and the people who did the shoes that were very, 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 very nice, and they went ahead and painted the shoe the same color as the glitter that they were adding to the shoe, and it just made so much of a difference. Because if you think about it, once the glue starts, well, no, I'm not going to say that. If the glue decides, if the glitter decides that it wants to start to flake off, you won't just see this harsh black behind it. You'll at least see something that's close to the color of it. And you're just going to, okay, you just finish painting on. And again, this is just some apple barrel paint. If you want to use a different brand of paint, feel free. If you don't want to paint the shoe and you just want to go ahead and put glitter over it, that's fine too. Do what you want to do. I'm just giving you an idea. And you can do it, tweak it the way you want to tweak it. I want to get all in the cracks. Okay, so I'm back. I put it in front of an air blower, and it's not painted perfect. That's not the point. This yellow paint is more like primer, and just to get the black off. So you can't see any black except for inside the shoe. That part doesn't matter. Now I'm going to use some Podge glue, and this is the gloss luster kind. I know there's multiple kind. This is all the one I saw at Walmart. It's either matte or gloss. So of course I went with the gloss. I can put this yellow paint up. So I'm just gonna, well, shake it up a little bit. Then I'm going to begin to apply the glue. So I think what I did that I wouldn't do this time on the last time, my first attempt. Oh, and make sure, I don't want to skip around, but when you get your glue, your glitter, this glitter was from Walmart. It's extra fine glitter. I attempted to do a shoe years ago. It came out terrible and I never tried again. But I didn't have extra fine glitter. I had that big, crazy, chunky glitter, and it just wasn't the look I was going for. It has to be extra fine. This was about $3.99 from Walmart. This is an 8 ounce. I think this is pretty large size. This was about $7.99 from Walmart. And then I got this assorted bag of paintbrushes and sponges. I used this last time and it made too much glue come on the shoe, so it's like a little chunky in some places. The one that I'm going to use, that you should use, is this one. You see how it has that tip on there like this? You'll want to use this one. It's a sponge. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And also, I'm not going to put the glue on the whole shoe. I'm going to do like half or like sections, and I think that'd be a better layer. Okay, let's just get right into it. I don't want to just talk your ear off, but okay. So you want to make sure that, make sure that it's even, really even when you're spreading the glue. You want to get down to these cracks too, but make sure it's very even. So if it looks like it's going to be thick in some spaces, you just want to keep on spreading it out. I'm a little stuffy, so please bear with me in my stuffy nose. You don't want to, okay, see, it's starting to run a little bit, but you want to, and you can tap it off. If you have too much, tap some of it off, you know. Alright. Even as much as you can. Or smooth, I should say. Make sure it's smooth and even as possible. Get all in the cracks everywhere you possibly can. Okay, and then have you something, this is just an old Pringles can. Then you want to just start to do a little shake. Cover up everywhere you put that glue. The glue. Go ahead and start shaking on that glitter. Shake it on, honey. Don't be shy about it either. Shake it on there. Okay, I'm about to get some nasal spray. This is ridiculous. You see all this glitter? Then what you're going to do is you're going to just give a little tappy tap, you know? That's it, a little tappy tap. It might get some inside the shoe. You can mask off the inside of the shoe if you want to. That's fine. Okay, so you can see I missed a little bit of spots there. That's no problem at all. What you'll do is you'll just go ahead and tap some of it off, and you'll just hit it again, you know, just hit those little spots. Just let it pour itself off. Just add a little more. I don't know. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the shoe to dry out, of course, you just get your glitter from your work area, and you just make sure you pour it. Carefully pour it back inside. Okay, so I am back from letting the shoe dry for about 20 minutes. This is just the first coat. So now what I'm going to do, I think I want to, yeah, I'll just put my hand inside of it like this again. What you're going to do is evenly, you're going to go over the spaces, especially that you can see where the glue didn't cover. And then just gonna brush it. Really, you could just brush it all over, because you want to make sure it's right. You know, you may feel like, oh, it looks like it's fine. You could just dib a dab on the areas, even on the areas that were spacey, and say you want to just leave the rest as is. But I'm gonna just go all over just to make sure. Now this seems a little runny. Don't worry, this dries clear, but you do want to make sure it's right. Whether it's a gift for someone, yourself, whatever the case, do it right. If you're gonna do it right. Dab it off. Dab it off. Remember, I'm just gonna do one side. I'm not gonna do the whole side. I'm gonna do this side, then I'm gonna flip it and do the other side. Remember, you don't want to have any clumps, bumps, humps. Okay? Even. Okay, so here we are. Coat 2. Cover all the places where you put glitter. Okay, we turn the wrist all the way around. Here we go. Just keep going. Let it settle or whatever. Now you're gonna hit this other side evenly. Just take it and just smooth it evenly. Even. Alright, so I'm just going to stick these scissors in here, so I don't have to have my, well, how did I do it last? Okay. I'm just going to look at it, and I'm just going to give it a tap. This is 2 coats of glitter. As far as I can see, it looks like, I think I see a little spot in here. No, well, I'm just gonna add a little glitter right in this inner part right there. So I want to make sure everything is clear. I bumped that part with my nail. Okay, I shouldn't have touched that part. But as far as I see, I may have just bumped something with my hand. I'm just going to give it a little shake and a little tap. Just a little sad piece. I'm not doing the bottom if that's what it looks like. Uh-oh, I just bumped something with my nail. If you bump something with your hand, just smooth it down and put more glitter. So this is what the two coats look like. I'm not sure it's no. If something look like it might be getting bumpy, just do a soft pat. Then we're going to let this dry. Oh. I'll find something better to put in here. Just in case I missed a spot or two. I'm going to show you how I'm sure this probably is debatable, and there's lots of different ways to seal it. A lot of videos show you how to put all the glitter on. They'll show you how to do that all day long, honey. But when it comes to them showing you how to seal the glitter, oh, they are hush hush. But that's fine, because today I am going to show you and tell you how I'm going to seal this and exactly what product I am going to use to do so. Some people just go over this after this dry with another coat of Mod Podge, which is fine because it dries clear. Or some people say that they use a little bit of water, a little small amount of water, Mod Podge, and glitter and mix it, and they go over it once this is dry. Or you could use a sealant spray. I'm going to show you what type of sealant spray that I'm going to use. I'm going to let this dry, and then I will be back. Okay, I am back. It's a whole next day, next couple days, whatever. So it's 100% dry. This is 2 coats of glitter on this little baby size 5 walking shoe. Okay, you can see a little imperfections here with this yellow paint, but that's fine. There's also some glue on the inside. Shake that, oh, quite a bit. Shake that out. Okay, so I got that out. Now the final step is going to be me. The final step is going to be me sealing the glitter. Now this is the part where there are several different ways apparently that this can be done. Let me go ahead and pour this excess glitter back in here. I'm starting to think that I'm going to do it differently as I go on and try to get better. So I'm going to use a sealant spray by Mod Podge. This is the spray that I'm going to be using. Okay. Now some people, like I said before, use this same glue and they add a little bit of water and glitter to it. I want to figure out the best way possible to keep the integrity of the sparkle. You know what? Let me just go ahead and show you guys how the finished one looks, because I already did one. So it looks a little boyish because I put the same shoestring back in. I think what I'll have to do is find some ribbons or order some pink shoestrings or yellow. So the difference between these two, this one is much sparklier, but of course it has not been sealed. I think this is still good and sparkly, but it's a little dull when it's sitting next to this one. So I'm wondering if I don't use the sealant spray and I use Mod Podge and water and glitter, will it be more sparklier? I don't know. I was debating on trying the Mod Podge and water method, but then I didn't want to end up with one slightly dull shoe and then one super sparkly shoe. So just to keep it even, I'm going to use the Mod Podge spray, and on the next pair I do, I'll try a different method so we can get to the bottom of which is better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spray it. It says to shake it. You want to go ahead and shake it for about 60 seconds or a few seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and shake this up really good. And make sure you have your table covered up as good as you possibly can, because this stuff gets the table really kind of like feeling gritty. And this was $7.99 or about $8 something from Walmart. So it seals, and then you want to wait, I believe, 15 minutes in between each time that you spray. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and wait, I had some scissors or something, or I could just use my hand in here and just wash my hands. So here we go. I'm gonna hold it. Well, let's see, because I want you to see. I'm gonna hold it about this far away. Here we go. Or maybe if I don't do 2 coats, just 1. Alright, so I sprayed that. And now we're just gonna, it's really strong. Make sure you have your pan or something on. I sprayed the entire shoe. While we're letting that dry and settle and cure, I'm just gonna show you. It still looks very nice and sparkly. But I'm going to let that seal. But just to show you, I think I did 1 or 2 coats of the spray. Maybe 1 coat would have made this sparklier. But the full test of me taking this bad boy outside in the sunlight. When I say the sun, matter of fact, I'm going to take it outside now and just show you. The sunlight, I mean, it was so sparkly and so beautiful and so pretty. Also, let me dust off whatever I have on my hand. I want to show you guys with a blank piece of paper how well, this is a fresh sheet of paper, no glitter on it. Well, let's just test and see how well this works. So I'm going to take my nails. So I'm just going to, okay, look, so there's nothing on this paper now. You do a kind of a scratch test just to see how well it's sealed. To me, it's hard to tell because my hands already have a little glitter on them from touching the other shoe, but it feels very solid. It doesn't feel super smooth like how it would if it was epoxy or something. It still feels like glitter, but it doesn't feel extra like sandpaper-ish like it would if it wasn't sealed. You can still see a little bit of the yellow. I don't have a problem with that, but maybe you can mask off the bottom of the shoe if that bothers you. Or like I said, not even paint the shoe if you don't want to. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this piece of paper. Let me cut this light up. I don't know if you can see, but it's a little, very, very, very small amount of glitter on this paper. It's not a lot to me. For all the scratching that I just did, I don't think that's a lot. Let me see. See that? That's all that came off. I don't think that's a lot. I mean, I guess I could spray another coat of sealant. I don't feel like that was a lot. I just don't. I feel like it could have been way more. Imagine how much would have came off if it wasn't sealed at all. So this is what I use. Let me know if you're going to try to use this. If you have used it, how did it work out for you? Do you have any better suggestions to seal the shoes than using the Mod Podge gloss sealant acrylic spray, clear acrylic sealer? Again, this is how the finish look came out. I was gonna, and again, the shoestrings may throw you off because I use the same exact shoestrings, but I think the shoe still looks way better than how it did when it first started out. And I'll insert some before and after pictures in the end of the video in case you forgot. Okay, so this is how it looks in the sunlight. I think it looks super sparkly and very, very pretty. I don't know, is this doing this any justice? Very sparkly. Tell me, what do you guys think? If you feel like they could be even more sparkly. Let me see here. What do you think? Is it sparkly enough? Could it be more sparkly? Now that's okay. So this is just like a little quick insert. I already edited the video. Well, I already finished the video, recording and everything, but I did go to Walmart and I purchased some ribbon. I went to Walmart, I purchased some ribbon. You see, this is some white ribbon and it has little gold metallic stars in it. And I felt like this would be pretty good to go with the shoe instead of just this black. I mean, somebody might think this is okay. My daughter said it looks like it's for a boy, and that's not the look I'm going for. So I thought this would be a little girlier. Only thing, I didn't know how much was on here, so I don't think I cut it long enough. So it looks better than the black. So I guess it's by choice or preference. Let me know what you guys think. And again, I did seal these, the glitter, with the Mod Podge clear acrylic sealer gloss spray. I'm looking at the shoes. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I feel like one shoe is a little glossier than the other. Can you tell? Like, just look. Does it look like one of these is more sparklier than the other? So this was the first shoe I did. This was the very first one I did. This was the second one. I feel like the second one is more glossy. I want to say I did 2 coats of this spray on the first one and just 1 on the second one because I wanted to keep the integrity of the glitter. Now, it may be a little bit come off. It's not a whole lot like crazy. It's just not real crazy. And you can rub it. It doesn't come off a whole lot. So I thought that was fine. I think it's up to you. If you rather it be less glossy and just make sure your glitter is extra firm and secure, or do you rather it be a little bitty flaky coming off but way shinier? I think that's the difference between these two. So this still looks a little weird to me like that because it's not an actual real shoestring, but I just wanted to show you how it looks with a ribbon shoestring on here. Okay, you guys, well, thanks again. This video is now over. I'll insert some pictures and everything. But I'm still happy. This is my first time doing this successfully. So let me know what you guys think. Okay.